Hey guys, it's Viger, and welcome to Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. Now, before I actually get into this, a couple of things that I want to point out. Yes, I'm playing an emulated version, because I don't have the capture software to work with my already broken GameCube and the Wii that's not really performing up to my standards. And secondly, where's Undertale? More Undertale! Why aren't you playing Undertale? I plan on getting back to Undertale at some point. I don't know. Between you and me, I feel like almost starting Undertale over again because I feel like there's some mistakes that I have made as far as Let's Playing Undertale goes. I don't know myself. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Should I continue my blind run? Should I just cut my losses and start a pacifist or a genocide run? I don't know myself. But thirdly, you might be asking yourself, Viger, out of all the games to do your second Let's Play on, why Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life? Well, bit of a nostalgia factor, as surprisingly enough, or as expected enough. Harvest Moon actually does have a little bit of a nostalgia factor with me as far as gaming goes. When I was much younger and when the GameCube was the IT console at its time, which was probably when I was in middle school, I want to say, my sister, out of nowhere, decided to get a video game for herself, and it turned out to be Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life, not to be confused with this one. And as we watched, me and my brother watched her play, we found it to be quite interesting as far as games go, because we hadn't played a game like this before. We were always into Mario and Sonic and Mario Party and all these action games that were always so popular, but then here was this like farming simulator, and we found it to be quite engaging and quite engrossing and quite addictive. If any of you know how much I've actually played Stardew Valley, it's no surprise that I would find this very interesting myself. But me and my brother, as much as we were playing it, and we hacked the crap out of that game later on with the Game Shark, which I feel like I will have to disclaim here, or put a disclaimer. I will be looking up certain information online with how to get certain items and everything, and how to do certain things with Harvest Moon, because there's just so much with it. But anyway, the biggest problem that me and my brother had with Another Wonderful Life was the game forced you to play as a female character, which wasn't a problem for my sister, but my brother still being in the single digits and me being in middle school, it was kind of a problem, because we were like, hey, we're guys, we want to play as a guy, why can't we play as a guy? Well, it turns out that Another Wonderful Life was a remade version of Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life, which had you playing as a guy instead of a girl. So, here we are. I haven't played Harvest Moon in, it's a double-digit number of years right now. But I've never played A Wonderful Life. Now, I know there is a mechanic in here where you get to romance your potential wife and everything, and yada yada blah blah blah. This is probably, for people who played Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life, you're probably going to be like, pick this girl, which is exactly what I want to suggest. In the comments below, tell me who you think I should pursue as a possible love interest for this game. I'm only going to give you two options. I forget their names because, again, it's been so long. The farm girl that lives next door to you on a different farm, and the bartender. Those are the only two that I'm going to suggest, because the drifter girl I'm not really like all that interested in. Plus, from what I've heard, she's probably the hardest to romance with very little payout. But anyway, type in the comments below who you think I should pursue as my future wife in this game, and I will address that within like the coming episodes and everything. But with that being said, I think it's time that we stop dawdling around this circling panoramic shot of the game and get right into it. Yes, there's no save date on the memory card. Well, as a matter of fact, there is no memory card. And matter of fact, there is no GameCube. It's a dolphin. It's a dolphin. Insert dolphin noise here. So, Again, I haven't played Harvest Moon in like forever. And it's, yeah. But I have played the crap ton of Stardew Valley. He wasn't happy, or he wasn't unhappy, but he didn't seem to have a direction in life. One day I went to see him. I told him about the farm you left to him. Your son didn't seem to know much about farming, but he was willing to give it a try. So I brought him to Forget-Me-Not Valley. Your dad and I shared the same dream, you know. Takakura. I actually know how to pronounce his name now. I bet he never told you, but I remember it all. This land you see here, your dad and I found it together. It has old but strong buildings and some fallow fields. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. So, I think it's your destiny to take on this farm. I'll be here to help you out. Why don't I show you around? This is the barn. This is where the cattle, sheep, and horse live. I'll show you the inside later. Okay. Next door is the tool shed. There is a tool shelf, and a few other things. That's where you store your tools. I put some tools you'll need on the tool shelf. I also put some seeds on the shelf. They're there to use. This is the food storage. Put dairy products in here to ship. I'll take it to the market in town on the following day. If there's something you want to buy, just write it in the ledger. Okay. Man, these like run-on sentences are gonna kill me. This is the chicken coop where the chickens live. Alright. One of the hardest decisions in the game. Which dog do you want? These dogs must be strays. Looks like these guys like you. Do you want to keep one? You bet. Go ahead and pick one. Now my sister picked one on her own, but I decided to pick one different from her. So with that being said, we are going to be going with good old pointy ears. Okay, now give him a name. Now, he's like a little corgi sort of thing, but with longer legs. What do I want to name this dog? Oh boy. Wait. There's really only one dog name that I can give. A Yoda ear looking dog whose ears are just constantly like twiddling around like little radar dishes. Ezra, my dog in real life. In one of my videos, you had seen her laying on the bed for no particular reason. Just chillaxing there. 'Cause she loves me. Alright then, I'll find an odor for the other one. I'll build a doghouse for the little guy later. Finally, this is your house. I fixed it up a little, but it's still not much. Oh, my house is... You can see my house on the other side of the food storage. That's all you need to know for now. Once you get going, you can build up the place. Oh yeah, come here for a second. Yeah, you were gonna show me later. The interior of the barn. Because there's somebody in there already. I bought you a cow to get you started. Put the feed in here, and she needs a name. So she. It's a female cow. She's a female money machine. Barbara. That's a weird sound. Alright. Barbara. Yep. Looks right to me. Barbara, good name for our first cow. It's already been about 10 days since she gave birth, so you can milk her. She's healthy, so twice a day is good. See, that was the thing about Harvest Moon that I didn't fully understand until later on. That cows don't just continually produce milk, they have to have a baby, they have to have a calf, and then they start producing milk. So you actually have to breed the cows to continue having them have milk and then sell the extra cows to the market when it's full. And it's also just a cheaper way to get more cattle as well. Think of a name for this farm. What will it be, or what'll it be? And I've only got 7 letters to use. There's only one. Nope. There's only one name that can go with this. As you guys know me all too well. And it's perfect. Reactor farm? Sounds good enough to me. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you about the people who live around here. I'm not so sociable, but let me introduce you to them. There's Tim, who runs the inner inn, his wife Ruby, and their son Rock. How should I introduce you? So yeah, fun fact, and this was a complete mistake because of me, my sister, and my brother's lack of understanding of how this game actually worked. Rock, the blonde-haired kid over there, was the guy in Another Wonderful Life that we accidentally married. So, because he just kept shoving the blue feather in his face. So my name, where is it? There it is. I had it right on top of it. I'm stupid. Moving on. I am Viger. The only name I call myself online. And there's a girl staying here named Nami, too. Yeah, Nami's the one that we're not really going for right now. This is Galen and his wife, Nina. This is Chris. Short for Christina, I would assume. This is Wally and his son, Hal. Or Hugh. I don't know. I've been playing too much Pokemon Sun. Griffin runs the blue bar where Muffy works. Muffy is potential candidate number 1. I forgot her name, but yeah. The city girl, looking for an escape from the city. Zoom in, be like, yes, look at her. Romena lives in the villa with her granddaughter Lumina. I get Lumina. There we go, Lumina. And this is their butler, Sebastian, because of course that's his name. Vesta runs a farm like ours, or like yours. Over there is Vesta's younger brother, Marlon. Celia helps out with the farm work here. So Celia is the second candidate, the girl that lives on the farm next door. This is where you can buy seeds. They're gonna do the zoom in? Yes, they will. So, it's Muffy and Celia. People live over there too. There are twins who make fireworks, an artist, a guy who does experiments all day, and someone who plays guitar. They're all weird, I say. In that tent is a scholar who lives with his assistant. They're digging something up. That's about it. But there's one individual who you will go to accustom very much so. And that's Van. Oh, Van. You must be tired by now. Take it easy and rest. Just ask me if there's anything you don't understand. See ya. Huh? Harvest sprite I've never seen before. Oh yeah, these little guys. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? There aren't any other harvest sprites besides us. Who is it? Who is it? Now that I think of it, so who is it? Viger? That's it, the harvest sprite named Viger. Oh, I see, Star. I'm Nick, nice to meet you. My name is Nick, pleased to meet you. I'm Fleck, pleased to meet you. I'd be totally like freaking out if there were like little itty bitty people talking to me. That only come up to like my ankle. I'd have a huge issue with that.